For this video, we're going to take a look at the 4 stages of development when it comes to self-defense. So at a very basic level, the first thing you're going to do to defend yourself is you're going to block. So we're going to take a very basic straight punch and you're going to learn your blocks. So you can take all of the blocks out of any form you like, and this is how you start to practice. So stage 1 is blocking. So as the punch comes in, I can just block, okay? I can block, I can block, any kind of block you like. This is stage 1. Not getting hit is your primary focus. Now, second is going to be block and return fire. So you're going to block and you're going to punch back. So again, you can pick any block you like and the same thing happens. So 1, 2, okay? It has to be in 2 stages. This way you understand the movement and how you switch the brain from defense to attack. So again, 1, 2, okay? 1, 2. Any block you like, any return attack that you like. If your partner is wearing a glove, he must be trying to cause you harm for you to understand the stress related to defending yourself in a real situation. He doesn't have to punch me hard, but as he punches with that, he must be able to make contact, okay? If you are not in danger, you will not respond accordingly, okay? So if he just throws that out, he's going to hit me in the head if I don't do something about it. This is where your training must be, okay? So number 2, 1, and then return fire. So 1, return fire. You can assess each technique after you've done it to see whether you felt like it worked or not. You can evaluate with your partner, go backwards and forwards, but you must try out all kinds of things, even if they seem a little crazy, so then you know where your boundaries are and you can make a decision to what you want to put more emphasis into your training. Number 3 is going to be simultaneous defense and attack. So as that punch comes in, I trap and attack at the same time. So this happens. So I'm using my hand to defend, and then boom, I move and I strike back. You must connect at the same time, or pretty much at the same time, and that's going to be a much quicker response. So hopefully it doesn't give him the option. The difference in option 2 is if I defend and then re-attack, then we're just going shot for shot. So if he throws a punch, I pick it up, I throw one back, he picks it up. Okay? It's slightly different. His mind is entirely focused on throwing that punch. He wants to knock me out with that punch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strike him back at exactly the same time, but I'm going to cover myself. So when the punch comes in, boom, that happens. And that means that I should hopefully have made a gap big enough for me to re-attack. The highest level of all martial arts when it comes to defending yourself is being able to strike your opponent whilst he strikes you, okay? So as soon as that punch comes out, boom. I'm not using a defense. I'm not doing anything to block or manipulate his punch. I'm just stepping off to the side and I'm throwing a shot back. So same thing, boom, here. I'm just going to strike up to his face, and you see he has very little time to react because his brain is just focused on the hitting me. So this is your best opportunity, but you must work through stage 1, 2, and 3 to get there. Okay, and again, when we do this, we need to think of all different types of responses. Some that will work, some that won't. In order for this drill to work, your partner must be hitting you in the face. Okay, there must be a genuine sense of urgency, a slight sense of danger, but the difference is, and this is not the same as fighting for real, because if he hits me, he will probably apologize. If somebody hits you in the street, they are not going to apologize and they will not stop. Okay, so just work through these 4 stages. Start off nice and basic. Take whichever form or whichever martial art you're doing. Get a set of 10 attacks, 10 defenses, and mix and match as much as you possibly can, and really try to work and experiment to see what's going to work for you and what doesn't.